You're working with your partner. One of you is in charge of the A microbit tube, and you will use the A micropipetter, and the other one will use B. They should be set to 5.00 microliters. So this is what your pipetter should look like. The tips should be in place. And if you follow the directions carefully, you should have your two Biobit tubes clearly labeled, A with 1 dash on the lid, B with 2, and then on the sides as well. You can see the little tiny Biobit at the bottom that contains all the molecules needed to allow DNA translation to occur to produce the proteins encoded within the DNA. So you need the key ingredient, and that key ingredient is, of course, DNA. You need to get this from your teacher. Your teacher has DNA A and DNA B. Person A, of course, will get DNA A, and person B will get DNA B. The key is to use your micropipetting skills and be as accurate as possible to transfer exactly 5 microliters of the DNA from this stock tube into the Biobit tube. To open the lid, you're going to carefully pull one end up. 2 lids will come off at once. Okay, so again, make sure those lids go back on exactly on A and B. And now person A can transfer DNA A, and person B will transfer DNA B. I suggest you open the lids and then leave the Biobit tubes in the foam so that they have some support. That way nothing gets lost and you don't lose anything. Okay, I'm going to zoom out to now show you how to best transfer the DNA. So again, you will carefully open the lid to the stock bottle of DNA. There's a very small amount, and you will use the technique you've practiced. You will push down to the first stop position, not the second. You will push to the first stop, and then you will put the tip into the DNA and slowly release the thumb to draw up the DNA solution. You should have a very small amount in the tip, 5 microliters. You can always get your partner to help you, but snap the lid back on the DNA, and then you will transfer into the Biobit tube. You want to get the DNA to dissolve the Biobit pellet at the bottom. So you will put the tip down in, almost touching the pellet, and then you will push down to that second place to release the DNA solution. Okay, there we go. I purposely used very light blue water instead of DNA for my example to show you what the volume should look like. A does not have any 5 microliter solution transferred, and B does. And again, yours won't look blue, but this is about how much DNA, this is what 5 microliters of DNA should look like. And you should see that it has dissolved the Biobit pellet. Once you and your partner have successfully transferred the DNA into the respective A and B tubes, pop the lid back on, make sure the 1 dash is on the A tube, the 2 dash is on the B, snap it in place, push on the bottom and top. You may view what you have in the tube and then continue with the procedure.